Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're all well. Welcome to day 2 of my little trucking vlog thing that I'm trying to start out. I want to start by saying I'm pretty impressed with the feedback I had from the first video yesterday. It picked up a couple of likes and there's a few people I know that are commenting already, and yeah, I'm getting a pretty positive feeling about this. Thanks for the suggestions and comments as to what I can do. I'm struggling really in terms of footage because I can't really video while I'm driving at the moment because I haven't got any form of dash cam or anything like that where I can legally record hands-free and stuff. But I can work on things like that. Maybe there's something off-road, or you know, just film a little thing like stopping and starting. But we can look into that in the future. I've had a pretty good day today. Started back at about 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, 10 to 4 I started. Went up to Britvic and got a load of pop again. And this time it had to, well, I was told it had to go to Andover. So I'd loaded my pallets, I'd strapped them all up and everything. And then the guy comes out, gives me my notes. And, oh, it's got Swindon on the delivery note. So I'm left in a bit of a situation now. It's 10 to 6 in the morning and I'm getting a bit of a conflict with my delivery and what I've been told that my delivery is going to be. So unfortunately I've had to ring my boss up, and he typed Andover instead of Swindon, let's just say that. So fortunately it wasn't that much of a mess up. Hopefully I didn't wake him up too early. And then I went down to Swindon. Pretty uneventful journey down there. It's a bit awkward. There's no like main motorways down there, but I picked a few good A roads and seemed to get down there all right. And then it was back from Swindon up into Didcot, where I had to load some empty brown pallets, to take up to Cradley Heath. So got those tipped, and then I went down up to Hams Hall, and by this time I only had 3 hours left. When I got to Hams Hall I had 3 hours left to load and get myself parked up, so things were starting to get a little bit tense, a bit like yesterday. Not as bad as yesterday, because yesterday I had to tip the load as well within the last 3 hours, but today was, yeah, when I arrived at Hams Hall it was pretty busy and I had to park up and wait, and I managed to get a half an hour break in there, which has turned out to be a godsend because I needed that half an hour as well anyway. So that worked out in my favour, but it was half an hour sat when I could have hopefully been loading instead of that and had the half an hour afterwards. So yeah, I've managed to get loaded, get myself parked up, and now I'm all safe, parked about 30 metres away from where I parked last night and woke up this morning. So what goes around comes around today, I guess. But it's been a pretty good day. What about the crash? Yeah, I drove past the crash when I was on the way to Cradley Heath. There was an accident on the M42 where it meets the M40 split. There was signs saying 50 mile an hour on my side of the road, so we was all starting to slow down and back off a bit, saying there was 50 mile an hour for a crash. As we got a bit closer I thought, well, there's not much traffic over here, so looking over the other side, and we saw I can't remember what car it was. It was a big family car like Mondeo or Insignia size, and the vehicle or whatever he'd hit wasn't there anymore, but the car was just an absolute write-off. I'm guessing he's gone into the back of a truck, or he's gone into something really pointy, because like from the bonnet was just triangulated and the windscreen was shattered and the roof all caved in. So yeah, it's just another one of those sights, and I hope the driver's turned out okay. Tell him about your ticket. Yeah, it's been on the way out of the truck stop. It wasn't my fault. There was no one in the security hut, and the machine was displaying saying, "Please take your ticket." So I didn't put the ticket in, and I didn't see anyone to tell them I was going. But I've spoke to them today, and it's turned out all right. So don't worry about it, Chris. And what about your Tesco ticket? All right. Turns out that the piece of paper telling you about pulling off on a red light that they give to you when your bay's already on a green light is also got the pin to the way out on the back of it written. So I threw that away on the way out until I got to the gate, when I realised, oh, there's a pin number on the back of it. But I managed to get out okay once I pressed the button, and they let me out anyway. And what about power saving, which is why you haven't recorded all day until now, because you hadn't got power saving on? Oh, for God's sake. Yes. I'd struggled all morning and struggled throughout the day with about 20% of my battery, because I've only got a 12-volt charger at the moment when I'm driving. The 24 volt's too loose, it keeps leaking off. And so I've been struggling all day. I haven't been able to record really because of my battery being low. And then when I was on the way to Cradley Heath, I thought, well, I know which way I'm going, so why don't I just put power saving on? Well, the ultra power saving, because I got a Samsung, it has power saving and ultra power saving, which turns it into a Nokia 3210 basically. So I put in and went to switch ultra power saving on, and I realised that power saving mode wasn't enabled since I'd updated the phone about a week ago. So that's the reason why my battery's always been going down. The 12 volt doesn't help though, by the way. Okay, so yeah, today has had its ups and its downs, just like any other day really, I guess. Some things I've done wrong, but just only little things that are just there to test you. But on the whole, it's been a pretty good day, really productive. I've managed to get the 2 loads done and reload ready for tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be a good day. I don't know whether I'll be able to get any recording or anything done again. I might end up doing just a nightly recording, throw something together, but tomorrow I'm heading down into the depths of London. Into the dark depths. I'll be going under the Blackwall Tunnel, coming out in Greenwich, just past the Millennium Dome. I might be able to see it in my mirrors as I come back up. I've never actually gone, I don't think I've ever seen it actually in real life, so that'd be a nice experience. And I've never been under the Blackwall Tunnel either, so should be pretty fun. I'm going to leave nice and early so I can get some diesel and some traffic avoidance, I think. So yeah, I'm tipping just the other side of the tunnel in Charlton, and then I've got a bit more fun coming as well, because I'll be going over and doing a trailer swap just outside London, picking up one of our trailers to head off up to Glasgow on Thursday. So with any luck tomorrow I'll be let's see, I should be well on the way up to Glasgow tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening when I do my recordings. So yes, and then Thursday I'll be coming from Bonnie, Scotland. And normally on a Thursday you end up well, you're just starting to set up ready for the weekend. But when we go up to Glasgow, it's normally reloading from Wolverhampton, where I'm from. So could be paying a nice home visit on Friday, tipping nice and local. So all going well, I might end up with a nice early finish on Friday afternoon, but we shall see. I don't want to speak too soon. So yeah, just to wrap things up, I'm really pleased with how things went. Yesterday's video seems to have been quite a hit with a few of you. Thanks all for your supportive comments and suggestions again. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Tune in next time for my trucking life.